Shoot. So hopefully TikTok's fine. Yeah, why does OBS do that? I didn't even update OBS. I don't know, my Discord is acting weird too earlier. But actually, I don't like how I'm gonna restart. Dang it. I want professionalism. Hold on. There we go. Oh shoot. Oh man. Hold on. There we go. Bingo. Alright. Cause it was asking what's the thing. Go back to my music. There we go. Alright. How we doing today? How we doing today? How we doing today? Let me pull up my chat. The chat. How you doing, AK? And how you doing, Coda? Yo. We gonna be talking about the Portal Apparel stuff. Not Portal Apparel. Fight Fest. That's fun. Did I put down the seeds for the other stuff? I did. I also been trying to get done with this as well. I'm gonna start investing more into the seeds. Because they give some spellements. I want to start investing into spellements and start collecting spellements. I think that should be one important thing to do. More specifically, I think I should start collecting King Art spellements. Apparently, I don't have a lot of them. It's pretty apparent, right? I know spellements are horrendous to get, which is highly understandable. But I just low-key need a lot of Arc 2 spelling, just realistically. I just do. I need a lot of them. Yeah, I'm at like 26 out of 75 here. What level are you? I'm level 1. Hold on. Is my health bar not showing? No, I'm doing this. Okay, I'm level 170. And if we got time today, we'll also go to Pirate 101 as well. If you don't know, Pirate 101 had a major update today. I'm all caught up. I was playing the game earlier. Not the new content, but I was getting past the previous update because it's storyline based. So I'll make sure I got past the whole Krogotopia zigzag thing in Pirate 101 to get to the new area. To those that don't know, it's another like expansion to the Valencian storyline. The main storyline, but it deals with Valencia and all that fun stuff. So if we got time today, I will be doing that as well. And if you haven't seen, I uploaded a funny video with Beast Moon. We had some epic times in Beast Moon last Monday. It was a blast. It was fun. So I uploaded a video based on that. Me playing Storm Elf for the first time. It was humiliating. So if you want to see that, make sure you go to the YouTube channel and see that. It's sure, I think like 5-minute video, 7 minutes, somewhere around there. I cut out a lot of the fluff. Good one of the fights were just fluff. How you doing, Alex? How you doing, Anthony? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up, bro? I didn't see what today's world is for this event. All right, there we go. Is the music too loud? No, I don't look like it. I feel like I'm not loud. Well, I am. It says I am. Okay. Now, one thing we're gonna do today. Hold on. Let me boost it down just a little bit because I'm self-conscious. We will be having a giveaway today, sponsored by KI, in celebration of the Fight Fest event. It will be linked to the Discord. So to get in on the giveaway, you gotta go to the Discord. And I won't let you know what the prizes are unless you go to Discord to sign up for it. That's how we do it over here. But we're giving away, there's gonna be like 20 winners, by the way. So, we'll get involved into that, man. Good luck, Alex. What is it? Yeah, you. If you can code, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I'll be setting it up in Discord. You can just make a link in the YouTube chat. All right, it's created. Dun, dun. Oh, that is golden. I have, yeah. But I already set up, just put there's a giveaway going on Discord. That's all you gotta write. I know they contain and stuff like that though. Dun, dun, dun. All right, now let's go to the events. We're gonna do this now. I just pressed the button to even see what world it's in. Zafaria, that's gross. I don't like Zafaria. Enjoy week. Number one Zafaria hater. Got a myth and a storm on the team. I just pinged everybody, so it's fine. Do I got the right deck on? I do. Hi, Richard. Hello. Who is this guy? Dun, dun. Okay then, what are we doing? You see? I mean, I guess it's like, I guess you would interpret. No, I just don't get it. I don't get it. If you know he's life, why would you think of Fire is the same dude? Wally or Barry? Barry's the OG. He is the OG, and he's the best, number one. Let me take a screenshot. I'm not him. These people don't get it. I need lock in. I'm not gonna crash out. I just wish common sense was common. That's all I wish for. Context clues, context clues, context clues, context clues. I respect it, although Wally is the GOAT. Low key. I mean, he's faster, yeah. His feats are probably better too. I don't know. I don't really care for Wally too much. I mean, the only real show I watch of the Flash and like know most of my Flash information is from the CW show. Just being honest. This is your first time in my chat. This is my first impression of you, by the way. Your first message to me is Gooner. You're cooked. Mentally fried. Not even about feast. He just got the sauce. Jo and JLU were peak. CC, how you doing? It's been a while. Alright, did that. It's a Faria, right? It is. How you, CC? How are you in Winterfrost? Hope y'all okay. Yeah, you see? You caught on. Yes. You're oh my god. Thank you. Shout out to James Sunfist. What's tonight's quest? We are going to be doing some of the Fight Fest events. We also got a giveaway going on right now in the Discord in celebration of the Fight Fest, sponsored by KI. Yeah. So if you don't know, there's a giveaway going on right now. Link in bio to the Discord. Sponsored. So make sure you join it. Because we need to get through wave 2. That's the goal. And while we're here, we should talk about some of the things you like about the Fight Fest, some things you don't like about Fight Fest, your general takes on it as well. Because KI will be looking for all that stuff. They would like to improve on some things that you might not like or things that you do like, so they can expand on those more. So if you've done it or have anything, let me know what you think about it. Bro said we ain't making it to wave 4. How many days we got left? Like 18. Like 18 days. Thorn, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, we got 18 days left and we're less than halfway in wave 2. But if we believe in ourselves, we can make it. We could probably reach wave 3, okay? I'm expecting a major push in productivity in Fight Fest within the next like 5, 6, 7 days. Within the next week, I'm expecting a heavier push. So we'll probably get more done in the Fight Fest event. So we get past wave 2. I want to get past wave 2 so I can get the shirt. So can we please get past wave 2? That's my goal. Oliver, how you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's a pay to play. Yeah, you need membership, yeah. I want the shirt and the scare mount. You want the scare mount? I don't really care for the mount. I'm just gonna be honest. I just want the shirt. And if you don't know, you can do this on multiple characters and it will help contribute to the main bar on how many characters you do. So if you have 7 characters or 3, if you're doing on all of them, it will still help out tremendously instead of just doing it on one character. I'm guilty of just doing it on one character. And I'm gonna try to do my hardest or try my best to try to get it done on every single one. Yo, Oliver, I appreciate you, bro. It's been a while. How are you? What's good? Appreciate the $5, homie. I appreciate you. Appreciate the gift, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Oliver for the don't know. I've been good. Just been making the content and stuff. How you been, Oliver? Hope you're doing good. Let's put W Oliver. Appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you. And chat, I need to know what's your go-to method for Spellement, specifically Arc 2. I would love to know. I've seen some methods and they look not the best. But just let me know. Some of them look daunting. Yes, sir. Everybody like the stream. If you haven't already yet, please like the stream. I appreciate it. And if you're on TikTok, keep tapping that screen so we can get some more people to realize the Wizard101 is still out here. Why are they trying to have me? I'm confused. Bum, 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 bum. I look ugly in this character. I ain't gonna lie. Looks rough. Did you do the Fight Fest when it was an Imperia? When was Imperia? That was probably one of the few days I didn't log in. Was that yesterday? Was that yesterday? That would suck if that was yesterday. But that decline for a friend request was brutal on the screen. I didn't know what was going on. Like, I know what that was. It was a random level 30. I think it was just a complete random that just wanted to add me. Or probably asked for like packs or something. I don't know. Because my name's not even green. My name's like completely different. People don't usually know like this is my character on different, like when I'm on my other characters. They just know my main character, my fire character. Even that character gets just recognized as the homie Richard. Dun, 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 dun. No, it was in the beginning. I've been trying to find out where it was. Cause I got 2 couch potatoes from it and I want to farm it, but I can't figure it out. Nah, I don't know. Nah. When the event first started, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what was Monday. Cause it cycles out so much. Hey, random folks. During the Fight Fest event, you have to do the team ups. So you have to do like 3 team ups in total. You just have to go to the Fight Fest tab and press join team twice and do those fights to get points to go towards the community effort. And then you also have to do one through the kiosk as well. These help boost up a community event that's going on right now called Fight Fest that lasts for a whole month. And the whole community's goal is to get through these waves. We're currently on wave 2 out of like 4. So we're kind of behind, but I feel like we're going to speed up production when we get closer to the end. We probably won't be able to complete wave 4 or get to wave 4, but I think we'll be able to get to wave 3. Definitely. Within like 18 days. And the world changes every day, so it becomes a new world you got to fight in every day. Like yesterday could have been like Avalon, today is Zafaria, tomorrow could be Mushu. It's kind of random from what I've seen. It's a random mix of whatever world. It's just in the cycle, and you just had to fight in that world for that day. Your next day changes, next day changes. This event goes on top of the other events that's going on as well. We also got Spiral Scene that's out. Yesterday was the last day for Beast Moon and I think another event. But yeah, right now that's also out is Spiral Scene, and I think Life Decathlon. I think Life Decathlon's out too. Do Decathlon give spell elements? I'm bugging. Chat, what's the best way to get like King Art spell elements? I heard it was the Pendragon rematch fight, but I'm not too sure. Is that the case? I gotta fight him to death. Over and over and over and over again. I should have been got spell elements like earlier in my life. Better late than never, right? What's the XP thing for? What XP thing? What you referring to? Dun, dun. Oh, on YouTube chat? I think that's just a YouTube update to where like the most active person gets like number 1, number 2, number 3, like the top people in the chat. Donos and stuff help boost like your number for that. and just commenting the most and just talking the most in chat. But it don't really mean nothing. It's just for that particular stream. It's just something for the viewers, not necessarily like it don't really give anything much except for just that little logo next to your name. You know what I mean? That's all it does. Yeah. I think it's just kind of a similar feature to Twitch. Is Wizard101 worth trying out in 2025? Absolutely. There's a reason it's been out since like 2008 and still get updates, bro. I'm just saying it's a reason out here. An absolute reason. Definitely try it out. I think there's a deal right now where like your first month's free, isn't it, chat? Not free, but like your first month of membership, like $5 or something, like half off. Am I bugging? I could be bugging. I might be bugging. Dun, 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 dun. That bow ugly. There's not a lot of good bow styles in the game, ain't gonna lie. My favorite one is probably the fire type. I like the bee one from the bee bundle, from that chrysalis bee themed bundle. That's a nice bow. That's a bow themed weapon. How do I play Myth late game, like post Dragonspire? You'll just be spamming Blades and Orthrus most of the time, ain't gonna lie. I'm about to go to the Myth now. That's all you'll be doing, broski. Orthrus. Frog, Orthrus. You'll just be spamming Orthrus. Freaking, that's all you got. That's all there is. Mommy G, appreciate the 5 gifted memberships to Rob Jupiter. Pirate's Place. Never seen that name before. Ginger and Cameron. Shout out to Mommy G and shout out to Oliver for the amazing love today. We hit our goal. We hit our daily member goal today. Appreciate you, Mommy G. And more people get to have them logos next to them name. Those are some good logos too. I love the logos. Not too bad, I guess. I need some more blaze and better armor. Yeah, like when you go past Dragonspire, when you hit level 60, you get access to Waterworks. Try questing in Waterworks and getting the gear from Waterworks. Farm that area. You're gonna want to farm that. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? How's that 7? Oh, I got 2 blades. Take one out. So you're gonna do this, then do that, and then carry another one. So boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Let's go then. Let's good. No, this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not bad. It is what it is. And for here, we're just gonna add a couple of these. Where's the reshuff? Bingo. Also, I'm glad I'm able to help people out because people was like, yo, I appreciate the advice video on decks, bro, because it's been a little tricky out here. And I want to say, I got y'all, bro. I got you. It's all good. Know what I mean? I know it could be a little confusing sometimes, or especially if you're new to the game or getting back to the game, it could be, you want to know how to manage your decks. But the more you play, the more you get comfortable in realizing I don't need a million cards in my hand. I just don't need that. You know? I'm farming snacks in Mirror Lakes. Do you post your deck videos on TikTok or YouTube? One of my recent videos was a deck video. It's probably like the second video I just posted, like, recently. So if you go to like my page, you'll see it like very recently. Like it'll probably be almost like at the top of the page, but it's on here and YouTube. It's both. Dun, dun, dun. Now don't listen to them. The best you do is farm level 60, the House of Scales, boots and robe. Yeah, I say like what's good from there, from Zigzag, is like definitely something like the Athame type items. But I personally like Waterworks gear, but either of those will help out. I'm more attached to Waterworks personally. Dun, dun. And it's shorter and faster. And since you don't have to do the whole storyline shebang. Was it short or full? It's a short. It's a short. It's no more than like maybe a minute and a half. All I have to go over is you having 2 decks and explaining what each of those should do for you and your character. And what to prioritize. Short video, but it helps out a lot. So you're not sitting there all day trying to figure out how to build your deck. Is Deer Knight technically better than Wobblegong? Wobblegong. I'm trying to think. That's, hold on. I think I know what that is. I know what that is. Yeah. Okay. So is it 4? It was 405. In my opinion, no. If I'm just gonna be honest and blunt with you, I think Deer Knight is an overrated spell, and it depends on what you want to go for, right? If you have time for a dot, absolutely. But okay, this is the thing with spells, right? Will it do more damage over time? Yes, it can be, absolutely. But do you feel like waiting those 10 rounds for that to happen? That's the whole issue, right? And that's why I think Deer Knight is one of the most overrated spells. Like, it's good, especially like early game, because I think back then it didn't even require like a school pip and stuff like that. Like, I don't think it requires the school pip now, right? Because some of these spells got changed and have, yeah, it requires school pip now. Back then it didn't require school pip, just like the Ship of Fools when they just first dropped. I always thought it was overrated, right? Because the animation used to be long, and even when they fixed the animation, it was just a spell that would take a long time because it was a dot-based spell. So I was just really never a big fan of it, even early game. I just never really was. Even though it was an early AoE, really wasn't a fan. Until Ship of Fools came through, I think Deer Knight is absolutely dog water trash. I'm just being so honest with you. As soon as Ship of Fools dropped, before the whole Arch Mastery school pip system, when they first dropped, I'm telling you, Deer Knight was trash. Get Deer Knight out my face. Once Ship of Fools dropped, bro, I could not stand that Deer Knight spell for the life of me. I promise you, because it'll just be a hassle to just deal with. And Ship of Fools was just a legendary hit. Don't get me wrong, low damage for that time, but the low damage was good for those low level worlds. To like all of Arc 1 and Arc 2, it was golden for that. Like, what are we talking about? It was good. But Deer Knight, no, I really don't care for it. I would prefer the Wobblegong spell over Deer Knight, just due to the fact that when you're at that level, that 170, you're doing more than that base damage. For 9 out of 10, you're going to put an enchantment on that spell, so it's going to boost to probably like 700 damage or something like that anyways. And then after that, you have all your gear, your frenzies, all that stuff, so you're good. That spell's going to do like 2, 3, probably 4,000 damage with your proper gear stats. You know what I mean? Mia B, it's a KI sponsored giveaway, so it's for the Fight Fest. Now I won't tell y'all what it is. You got to go to the Discord to figure out what the giveaway is. That's how we're gonna do that. And go to the Discord by pressing on the link. Krulu, where is it? Krulu, where is that? Oh, I mean, yeah, but if you have a Shadow Pip, that's the thing though. Do you want to wait like 4 rounds for a Shadow Pip? If you get lucky, you get it right away. Oh, I'm looking for it on this character. No, I got it. But do you really want to sit there and wait for a Shadow Pip? That's one reason why these Wallaru spells are pretty good. That's why it's pretty good, bro. Like, you're not sitting there all day waiting for a Shadow Pip or something. Like, you're good. Where are you playing this? What you mean? Like, I'm on NA servers, like North American servers. Is that what you mean? That's gonna make Shadow even worse after the Dark Mode update? I don't really think so. Nico, this is part of the Fight Fest event. Can you get event points for doing multiple Fight Fest team ups? Like, you're helping out to the contribution of the whole bar in general, the community bar in general. So each time you're doing on a every wizard you're doing on is helping the bar out more and more instead of just working on one wizard. Like, what I think they're gonna do with the whole shadow spell situation, I think they're still trying to figure out what they want to do with it. Like, even though they gave some examples, they're probably even gonna buff it more. I feel like they're not gonna make it a consequence of you having to do more, or more things gonna happen without the consequence of it being better. I just think they want to enhance the mechanics of it, because I don't think it met their expectations on what they want to do with it when it first dropped, or after like a couple times they made a few spells, you know what I mean, after they went through it for like 3 worlds. I don't think it met the expectations on what they really want to do with it. So I think they're kind of revamping it and going to make it better at the same time. Oh wait, did I mess up? Hold on. I think I already did this and I just need to go to the kiosk. It's fine. Should I replay Wizard101 again? Yes, you should. Rad Shad. Safari is a top 3 world. That's a troll comment, but okay. Dr. Vaughn used to have dumb scaling too. Death Drain is so broken they had to balance the enchant. Yeah, but I feel like it was good for its pip. How many pips it took? Like, it took like 7, 8, somewhere around there. Maybe even, I don't think it took 9, but no, it had to take like 8 or 9. It had to take like 8 or 9. Says Safari was top 3. Why I gotta pay for different story chapters after the first arc ends? I'm confused by that comment. Then you gotta wait. No, oh, he fixed the comment. He said, "Don't you gotta pay for different story chapters after the first arc ends?" No, you don't. No. When you have a membership, you have full access to all the stories, and you also get access to the loyalty store, and other little items and stuff as well. When you're expanded backpack, elixir, friendship list, all these other things expand on themselves too. When you have the membership, like you don't have to pay for each individual story. It comes with the membership, and the membership is $10 a month, and you can probably get through like majority of the game within a month, guaranteed. So. Can I see your pet? This pet? Let me see. This pet here, I think is a a quad damage. Yeah, it's not one of my best pets, because this is one of my side characters, but this is what I just got from him. He's a quad damage. Should I redo the pet for this character? I should, but do I play on this character much? No, I don't. So am I gonna redo a pet for this character? There's a 30% chance that I will. And that's something I gotta do better. I just take care of my fire wizard, but I don't take care of any other wizard. I need to start taking care of all the other ones that I have on this account. I just be abandoning them. That's why they be looking raggedy, bro. They just be looking weird. And then this person didn't even get through Selenopolis. My storm didn't even get through Selenopolis yet. He's actually currently going through it. I just be really focusing on one character. Like, I leveled them up to hit max level, but then after I get them through the main story, I back off. I don't grind out the character, make sure they have the proper gear and all that stuff like I should be doing. What's in the cup? Coffee. Yeah, 9. Pre-spell for fossil. Oh wait, Vaughn was 9 pips, right? You sorry. How you use shadow spells, bro? Oh, shadow spells are pretty simple. You only be able to use shadow spells when you get a shadow pip. You start getting introduced to shadow pip in Chrysalis, right? Darkmoor / Chrysalis, really Chrysalis, but it's around the Darkmoor time as well. And when that happens, you'll see these little shadow pips pop up, and you'll be able to know if you can use the spell is when that shows and you reach the regular spell requirement, which is like probably 4 or 5 pips, right? So I'll show you an example when I get out of here, as soon as this fight ends. But these shadow pips will appear on this shadowy line at the front. Let me show you. All right. So since I'm on a myth character, one of the myth shadow spells would be witches. Yeah, house call. So as you see here, it has a shadow pip icon, and it takes 6 pips. I can have 6 pips, maybe even 10 pips all day. But if I don't have a shadow pip, this spell will not be able to be used. So what I have to do is get a shadow pip, and I also need 6 pips or more. So I can have a shadow pip early and then have 5 pips, I can't cast it. But as long as you have them together, you're good. And these spells do it on their own. They're pretty simple. Is that what you're asking? Unless you mean like other particular shadow spells here. Like a bit of these are gonna get revamped. You know what I mean? Shadow Strike probably get changed too. Not too sure. It's, in my opinion, this is fine. I don't think this should get changed, but they're gonna be revamping some of the spells. Hopefully that answered your question. If not, let me know and I'll reword it. Allison, how you doing? We are in the same dungeon. Hello. Oh, Allison Dawn. Hey. Are you guys talking about the shadow spell changes? Oh no, somebody was asking me about shadow spells in general, but we was talking about like the revamps and stuff earlier. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Is level 95, 97, you get shadow pip spells? Yeah. Well, that's Chrysalis time, so yeah. Even grinding. How you play for so long was Chrysalis. Chrysalis is the final world of Arc 2. Which is roughly, if you just count main storyline, like the 10th world. Because first arc is 5 worlds, second arc is 5 worlds. It's, in my opinion, one of my top like 5 worlds of all time. It's pretty good. Can we pet Lynn for fire? Yeah, I got you. Next time I get on my fire whiz, I'll do it. Let me just get through the fight fest on the other characters. What's top 3? Imperia. Ooh. Imperia, then I might say Polaris, and then I might say Azteca. Azteca or Chrysalis, they kind of fluctuate, but those are generally around my top 3. Imperia is number 1, like 100%. Boom, 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 boom. All right, clean these out. 2 blade, well, 1 blade here. Where is it? Did I not get it? I must haven't gotten it. Actually, no, I'm gonna go for that. No, that's a single hit though. That's not an AoE. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom, boom, do that, do that, do that, do that, kill. All right. Side deck's fine. Let's go. Main setup's fine, right? Yeah. The goal. It always weirded me out. Def cards are gray and not black. I feel like the font will probably just blend in. Or is the font white? I don't know. You got Discord? Yes, we got Discord. Link in bio. There's a giveaway going on right now in that Discord. I think Azteca. No, I think I'm Azteca right now. I only got one Def Wizard though. No, I'm solo mostly. Yeah, it's solo based school, so that makes sense. Makes sense. No, Avalon is wild. No, Avalon. It's a good world, but definitely not like top 5. Absolutely not. What's your top 5 worlds? I made a video on this. I'm trying to remember the lineup. Actually, you know what we're gonna do today, chat? We're gonna do a world ranking. After this fight, actually, let me pull it up now before I forget, because I forgot to do this for like the past 2 streams, and I'll be upset because then I'll be having the website up, but then I'll just be forgetting. So let me go to it. All right, here it is. Let me just line up these worlds properly. So chat, this is gonna be my definite list of worlds and my opinions based on them in 2025. Until Darkmoor drops. All right. Hold on, where's the next world? I wanna put them in order. Put them in order. Where's Mushu? No, Marleybone's next, then Mushu. Marleybone, then Mushu. Where's Mushu? Mushu. Dragonspire. Then we gotta line up. I'm just lining them up right now. I'm not grading, I'm just lining them up. So, put this here, then Zafaria, Celestia, where's the, actually no. After Dragonspire, I'm gonna put Wisteria and Grizzleheim because they take transition in Arc 1. We're in the middle of Arc 1. So put that there. Celestia, where's Zafaria right here. Avalon, Azteca, Chrysalis. Then it's Polaris, Mirage, Imperia, Caramel, Lemuria, Novus, then Wallaru. Alright. Okay, so chat, we about to go through this right now because I keep forgetting and I'm tired of forgetting. I'm tired. Can I zoom out? Why am I so close? Why am I like 150? There we go. Jeez. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna pull this up for you, chat. Okay. Y'all can see it right away. Let me just get rid of this like logo. I'm gonna get rid of the game logo real quick. Alright. There we go. And now YouTube, I got you. Alright, I got you. Bam. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so this is our lineup. We ready? Now, this will be our ranking for, well, this is the ranking of all the worlds in 2025 pre-Darkmoor full world. All right, so I got it listed in order all the way from Wizard City all the way up to Wallaru. We got S, A, B, C, D, F. All right, so let's go. Actually, do I even want S? We'll have an S. Okay, we'll have S. Like the best of the best. Wizard City, solid A. All right, pretty good. Lovely introduction. Golden, legendary. All right, now Krakatopia. I think it's a B. Don't really care for it too much. All right, it's a nice transition to the next world, but other than that, I don't really care. Marleybone's an A. All right, I really love it. Lovely world. Love fighting on the rooftops. Love the whole British, England, night theme, all that stuff, right? Next, Mushu. I would just put this at a dead like D. I'll be honest. The walking around ain't it. The walking around's not it, bro. Pretty trash. Don't care for it. Time waster. Next is Dragonspire. Just ashes, dead, lonely, depressing. I kind of wish we had more of the pre-Dragonspire age or look. Could we go back to like pre-Dragonspire before the ashes and destruction, and it looked beautiful. We just see it all just in despair, and I'm not really a big fan of that too much. So we just gonna keep it there. Grizzleheim, I'm kind of mixed because I want to put it in C because Wintertusk and Grizzleheim, like those two areas, they're not terrible. They're all right. I love the aesthetic of it. So I'll put it at a proper like B. It's not bad. I'm gonna put it in C. Wisteria. I think Wisteria is lovely. I love the storyline of it. I love taking a break from all the death and destruction. I thought it was interesting how we gotta be like a little detective and fight for a Spiral Cup. And I low-key wish we'd do a part 2 of Wisteria. So KI, you're listening. Let's get a Wisteria part 2 in some kind of way and actually get spells to have some worth. But I love the storyline, love the design. I love the parodies of the schools on the tournament. All that stuff was fire. So it gets an A. Celestia, I don't care about swimming all day. Last time I checked, I did not sign up for a SpongeBob game. That's a SpongeBob parody. I don't want it. So we're gonna have you on F, all right? Zafaria, absolute snooze fest. Didn't care about the jungle, didn't care about the monkeys and the lions and all the other craps and zebras. Boring. The only good thing and memorable thing about it is Mirror Lake. Other than that, I don't even go to Mirror Lake anymore for no general reason. F. Avalon. Avalon's pretty decent. It's all right. I don't hate it. And I don't love it too much. My opinion is a solid C. And now, people gonna think this is a little bit crazy out here. I love Azteca. Azteca is amazing to me. Azteca is spectacular. It's lovely. I love the storyline. I love the areas, the zones. Love the music. I love the ending of it most definitely with Malistaire. And I love the ending with the comet of us literally fighting on the comet. And we actually lose this world. So you know where I'm gonna put this? I'll put this in S. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's one of the few worlds that actually did something different. If you pay attention to what's going on here. All right. So some of y'all gonna be hating. Yes, I said it. Azteca is an S. On my face. Now, Chrysalis. Chrysalis, great world. This is what Malistaire should have been. And I always rave about that 24/7. Malistaire flopped heavy on his face for multiple reasons, right? He's a loser. But one of the main things that highlights, this world highlights Morgeth's intellectual power as a villain. Her having a world locked down and knowing what she wants to do and having scary henchmen at her beck and call. Right? Like Craven the Huntley or whatever his name was. Ghost Dog, legendary status, bro. And her legit trying to have the song creation and all that crazy stuff what was going on. That world is peak. You got the whole jail situation. You trying to break the world out of oppression with the rats and the roaches and stuff and the bugs. You get one of the bugs joining your side and all that stuff. That junk is crazy. I'm putting an S for a reason. You see what I'm saying? And some of y'all probably didn't even think about that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all just be like, oh, it's too much questing. But y'all ignore the actual storyline that's going on. By the way, the music, one of the soundtracks is one of the best ever. I'm actually, hold on. Y'all better piss me off. 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 Hold on. I'm not doing this with y'all today. I refuse to be honest. We are actually going to play one of the soundtracks. Now I want you to let me know if I'm bugging. They have some of the best music out of any world. Listen to this. Play. Come on. You gonna tell me you forgot about that too? Freak out of here, bro. Get out my face. The music's lit. All right. So we got that going on as well. That's why I put it in S. Polaris. Oh, Polaris is so beautiful. Polaris was so great. I want it again. I want Polaris again. I want more of Polaris. But the downside was just that it was too short. But I think it's one of the best crafted worlds ever. I love the snowy theme. The snow was amazing. It was beautiful. I love it. S. I see you put a lot in S right now. It's because this. I want you to realize something. Azteca all the way up to Polaris was a crazy generational run. Banger after banger after banger after hitting that snooze fest of Celestia and Zafaria, Dragonspire and Mushu. Ooh, that was a wild lineup. Dang, that was rough. But we came back with the legendary banger after banger after banger after banger. You know what I mean? Should have picked the Shadow Palace theme. You see this? You see? You prove my point. It's multiple themes that be hitting. Especially the singing and stuff. Come on now. Now we got Mirage. Mirage I wasn't a fan of. I actually hated Mirage in my first playthrough. But after I played it like the second, third time, it started to grow on me. But I still put it at a C. It's all right. It's nothing too spectacular. I don't really care for it too much. Imperia. S. Now, I could break this down to you. But I don't know if we got enough time today. But we're going to make time. And I'm going to break this down to you regardless. So, I want you to remember us first going there, having that cinematic ship sail all the way to Imperia. We have the Star Trek references with pork and beans, which is good. Those are memorable NPCs, memorable characters. You have Xanadu, which is a great city to fight in. We actually fight shadow creatures, which was spectacular. You had to go from the drains to these other cities, the outer and inner ethers or whatever they were called, the fire city and the ice city. You see the division of the people, and then as you progress through this world, you start getting more of an understanding of Spider and Raven and their conflict and how they basically try to kill everybody. And you start to understand that this is peak fighting out here, and they were in their bag, and this is worth more than $10 a month. Like, dang, bro, that's just crazy. And then you're also get access to getting the title of Scion. You become a Scion of Bartleby. That's also in the storyline for Imperia. That final fight where you legit fight a Titan, the Storm Titan at that. The Titan that was there, like at the beginning of time. Come on, dude. And now the send off for Grandmother Raven, man. Come on, what is we doing? You ain't gonna sit here and tell me Imperia deserves anything less. We had 2 parts of that peak world. That's amazing to me. Matter of fact, it goes above it's at the top of the S list. I'm just gonna be honest. Caramel, I ain't gonna speak too much. Caramel's weak. Lemuria, it was okay. It was all right. I'll put it at C. It was okay. I don't think about it much. I don't really think of Lemuria. Nova's ending made me like cry. Nova's ending made me cry with design speech. That junk was sad. It was sad out here. And Wallaru was, we gonna put this around. I'm thinking how that joint ended. I know how it ended, but I'm trying to think, is that worth the rating? I'll put that B. All right, so this is the lineup, chat. Now, just to be honest, the lineups don't really matter. They're all pretty much on equal playing field, except for Imperia. This is the only ranking that actually matters in the sense of lineups. All right, but everything else here, they're all equal. They're all equal. They're all equal. This is equal. This is equal. All right. So this is the lineup. S has Imperia, Azteca, Chrysalis, and Polaris. That's S tier. A tier is Wither City, Marleybone, Wisteria, and Novus. B tier is Krakatopia, Grizzleheim, and Wallaru. C tier is Avalon, Mirage, and Lemuria. D tier is Mushu, and F tier is Dragonspire, Celestia, Zafaria, and Caramel. I think it's okay. Is that too harsh for Caramel? Is that too harsh? An F. It's Candyland. I don't care for Candyland. I don't know. I feel like it's because of the ending, where Nana wasn't really bad, and that kind of made me upset. I kind of wish she was more evil than what she actually was. She was just a bad leader. You know, she just didn't know how to run the economy. That's all it was. But other than that, it's like she didn't really have much substance. Like, not substance. But I just wish she was more evil and manipulative than what she actually was. You know, and it turns out it was just the nothing or design and all that crap, right? So this is the general lineup. What do you think? Is it W? Is it good lineup, bad lineup? Let me know what you think. All right, that's probably gonna be a video on its own. I need to save this and then, actually, hold on. Let me do that. Sorry. Sorry. Boom, boom. Why is that thing not working? Okay, there we go. Can I save this? There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So, all right, let's finish up this portal thingy. Not portal. Let's finish up this event. Put that up. I'm glad I got through that, man. Cause I forgot for like multiple days. Major W. Yo, what y'all think? What y'all think about it, bro? Let me know what y'all think about my lineup, 1 through 10. What y'all think about my lineup, 1 through 10? 10 being like you're spot on accurate, 1 being like you have L opinions, and I'm not listening to them ever again. Mommy G is gonna put like a 1. Hey, Mommy G, hi. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but hey. A sad day for Grand Nana. Saying work. Yeah, make sure y'all like the stream if you haven't already, and also join Discord for that giveaway, man. Click that green check mark when you join, bro. Make sure you get that green check mark. Zero's insane. Just got to Crocotopia. Have I even scratched the surface, chat? Heck nah, Max. You're cooked. Crystal is a dark world. Yeah, it was a dark world. Oh no, you said Crystal was a dark world story, and I loved it. I'm confused. I feel like I haven't beat the main storyline, but every new quest I get is in Crocotopia. No, Wizard City. I mean, if you complete the main storyline in Wizard City, you'll get straight to Crocotopia. You'll notice the main quest line, it has like a goal, like those 2 stars when you look at the quest book or like your questing page. You know a quest is a main quest or not if it has the stars on it, and it'll say like main quest. That's how you know. Wisteria is an A. It's so valid. That's my favorite world. You cooking with that one? Yes, sir. Wisteria is good. I just think people don't like it because you don't get like no spells from it. But if you look past that, bro, this is great. I love that whole tournament, especially for like starting off the game. I think that's a really interesting storyline to go to, and not just the hustle and bustle of having to fight everybody. 6, honestly, I feel it would be hard for me to decide because I would take literally everything into account: music, fights, story, location, spells. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of factors on depending if the world's good or not. Like, all those factors made me make a decision on Imperia being my favorite. Like I loved all the areas. I love the story. I love the music. Like it has one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Like the Xanadu soundtrack. It's a lot that goes into Imperia to where I think it's my favorite. And it's definitely like the fights and the storyline. Because I feel like I feel like sometimes they write it to where you feel like this is a very dangerous situation, especially if you take the story into account. Like you feel the direness and the severity of the situation based on how they write it, right? For a person that like cares about story, is the way they line it up and be like, oh, this is actually a really good story, and you actually care about what's going on here. And I felt that way with some of the worlds like Imperia and Chrysalis and Azteca, especially Azteca. Azteca, I gave S because it really done something different that no other world really has done. And it was that ending that really drives it home for me. Because the ending was spectacular. And that's why, in my opinion, Morgeth is the best villain in Wizard101. Not necessarily antagonist, but best villain. Because she was evil, she knew why she was evil. And she tried her hardest to achieve that goal. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like some misunderstood crap like Malice there really was. She was crazy. You know, like she was crazy. She was bonkers out here. Now, Malice there might be the best antagonist. But also just like she knew how to manipulate and stuff like all around. Like she just knew. I just loved how she like tried to put Chrysalis on lock. Like there was something she was doing that Malice there didn't. And she also manipulated Malice there to make him a distraction. Like it was those devious acts like that puts her on the top of the list as being like the most villainous character. Some people I feel just go how easy it was to digest. Noah, how you doing? He said, "Yo man, are you a full-time streamer?" I guess. Like what do we consider full-time streamer? Like do I stream like every day? No. Or is it like my only job? No. I guess if you mean like it's my only job, then no. No, it's not. No. I think I should go to the balance now. Monster was good, but not as good as Morgeth. She also gets way more screen time than he did. Yeah. And it feels that way. I agree. Got you. Just trying to figure out when I should go all in on streaming and quit my job. I just say it depends on your numbers. Like, do you really feel like, in my opinion, I think that you should definitely just go full time, Noah, if you feel like, if the numbers make sense, you know? And if you gotta make some sacrifices here and there and you're willing to cut back on certain things till it matches up or already does match up, then yeah, go 100% all the way. Just understand the pros and cons that you're giving up from the 9-to-5 job and it's going all the way to just streaming. You know what I mean? Just make sure you have your pros and cons list. Just make sure it's a decision that you really want to stand by. Like I respect people that just want to go full time. Like I think AwesomeTheSauce is full time. He said he's really good. Like he's chilling, which I'm really happy for him. You know? I just think like as long as you make the numbers make sense and you're not jeopardizing like your place to live in a crazy situation, like you just going straight off hope, then I'll say just wait a minute till you build something that can actually sustain all the way. You know? That's awesome. That's what I recommend. I don't know what's my setup here. I don't know, it's fine. I feel like I don't need to be that dumb OP. But I hope that helps, Noah, in a sense of advice. Like Master doesn't get that entire arc of showing how she grows up and he's... Anyway, no, my bad. Like Master doesn't get that entire arc of showing how she grows up and seeing why she becomes what she does. We even get to control her at points through history and Chrysalis. Yeah, we see more of her backstory and stuff and understanding her. Like even though you can understand Malistaire, just you have kind of more of a sympathy for him compared to her, right? Like you kind of have a sympathy. Okay, like he just needed a hug, in my opinion. He needed a hug, he needed help compared to her. But she was evil. She was evil. She was crooked. She was lost. Which are there like goals or milestones that let you know that you made it, sponsor, etc.? Yeah. I'll just say like what's your regular income? Like obviously it varies from person to person, but depending on your household and how much you make and how much you contribute to your household. I don't know if you live with others or not, have roommates or whatever. Just whatever your circumstance is, make sure you're streaming and generate enough revenue for it. That's all this, right? Like you're streaming already and you make probably a couple thousand a month, and and you notice your streaming is kind of covering it alone anyways, then you're probably good. You know what I mean? And it's just about budgeting. You know what I mean? It just depends on your budgeting. And I have the wrong deck on. Jeez. All right. Talk about a flop. Like we control Malistaire and oh, there you are. Lola. Loading. Was loading. Olivia, how you doing? Like we control Malistaire and he was taking the Krakenomicon or going through Marleybone and Mushu. It will make him down a lot more impactful at Dragonspire. Yeah, it will make it more impactful. Hello, is Wizard101 free? No. Well, it's free to play in the sense of you getting up to a certain point, then you gotta pay membership. And you can do some free things inside the game. It's not much until you pay membership, which is only like 10 a month. But if you wonder if the 10's worth it, it absolutely is. You never really get to see that. Either he's already gone, or he just shoved his final minions on us. Yeah. So you pay 10 a month right now? Yes. Yes. That's the average deal. But you get expanded backpack, friendship elixirs, not elixir, friendship space. You get access to like 20 different worlds, and all these worlds take a minute to get through. It's a pretty expansive game. It's not really condensed. Like it will take a while to get through a lot of stuff, especially in-game activity like raids and Beast Moon events and other specialized events that happen every week. And they be coming out with new worlds every single year as well, and multiple updates within that time. So it's a really good game to invest into, in my opinion. Like for what you're getting, $10 is not a lot at all. And I just made a video about this recently on the channel. Like I promise you, like it's not that bad. And is the game hard to figure out? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not hard to understand at all. You're just clicking cards. That sounds bad, but like you're kind of just clicking cards. Obviously the cards will have different effects and stuff like that, but it's not difficult at all. Just don't look like Pirate 101. We're not on Pirate yet. Got an echo? I shouldn't have an echo. Dun, 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 dun. It doesn't say I have echo. Bum, 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 bum. Bro, I got back into it last summer and maxed out a new Death Wizard. Yes, sir. It looks great. I'll take a look at it. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. And if you want any guides or just you curious about the game and like if you really should invest into it, I'm here to answer any questions. I'll take you through it if you need me to. and all that fun stuff. Feel free to ask any questions. Do I sound weird to anybody else in chat or not? Let me know. Make sure you like the stream too if you haven't already. Appreciate it. Let me fix this deck setup before I run into my next fight. Bum bum bum. Too many cards. Sounds good to me not wearing headphones though. Okay. Appreciate it. This character's cooked. Oh, he not done with Wallaru yet, so he wouldn't have the Wallaru spell. Oh, I just thought about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. All right, let's go off that. But dun 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 dun. Are you doing balance question? No. No, I'm just still doing the fight fest on different characters. Hey, Marley one for example. Never got to see Maliarty. Who Maliarty is? Yeah. Yeah, we just got to him at Big Ben. Morgath builds up Ghost Dog or Umbra, etc. Feel like we took out her entire force. Yeah, and they were intimidating too. They were a problem. I wouldn't pull, you see, that's the funny part about having 8 cards, is I wouldn't pull exactly what I need at the right time. Trying not to get too personal, but do you dual stream on Twitch? I dual stream on YouTube and TikTok. If you have any streaming questions, let me know. I'm not like the top streamer or anything, but if you have any questions about streaming or Wiz, let me know. Or if y'all have any certain questions about like Pirate as well. I didn't do the recent update yet. We're probably gonna do that tonight, chat. After the Fight Fest stuff. Again, if you're new, there's a Wizard101 giveaway going on right now in the Discord. There's a giveaway going on right now in Discord. Make sure y'all check it out. When you join Discord, click the green check mark. It's a KI sponsored giveaway, so shout out to KI. W's. They will love feedback on the portal, not portal pair. Why are you saying that? They will love feedback on the Fight Fest event. So if you've been doing the Fight Fest event or have some things you want to talk about with that event, just let me know. We'll talk about it. Like, do you think there's something they could do better with the Fight Fest event? Do you feel like they could advertise it better? Do you feel like there could be better rewards or anything? So they can know what to do for it. Have you ever dual box on a game? No, I haven't. No, I have not. King's Palace. Dun, dun. I streamed last year and stopped when TikTok was gonna get banned. Now I want to get back into it. You could just start different platforms. You didn't have to stop because TikTok was getting banned. You could have just made a YouTube account or a Twitch account. You could have went anywhere else. You know, you shouldn't. In my opinion, you shouldn't have stopped just because TikTok was just going down. I'm sorry, and one day it still might go down, but I feel like that shouldn't just be your reason to just give up entirely. There's too many platforms out here. If that's something you really want to do. Brian played this and months, came back for double gardening. Don't even get double seeds. Oh yeah, that been changed years ago. You're cooked. You guys want to say you're amazing for streaming this game? Appreciate it, Isaiah. Thank you, thank you. Saw you on the balance. I was caught off guard. Yeah, I'm trying to do the Fight Fest on all the characters. Timing was weird with school and work, but yeah, it was definitely a factor. Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, if you want to make it full time, just make sure the numbers make sense. Like, make sure it's stable enough for you to be able to quit and make sense for you to give up your actual job. Just don't give up your actual job and just try to do this and then it don't end up matching up. You know what I mean? Like, I know there'd be streaming inspirational stories where they'd be like, I just gave up, I just went full in, da 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 da, right? But we also gotta remember the streaming is oversaturated to the highest degree, right? And you just gotta be cautious when you want to give up everything just for this, right? So I say you can only, my recommendation is, if you really want to do that, is to make sure you're making enough income from streaming alone to handle the main job. Or if you're making like 3/4 of what you're making from your job on whatever streaming platform you're making content on, like you're making 3/4 of what you actually make from your job, then probably try cutting back on certain things to make it add up with the streaming, so you can increase the streaming when you do full time. Okay, if you go full time, that means you're going to be making way more content, so hopefully the revenue goes up for you, obviously, because you spend more time working on it. So yeah, just try to moderate like that. Just look at your numbers, so you just make logical sense. Because I don't want you to do something like that, then something bad happens, you know what I mean? You're on the fire now. I was on my balance. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm gonna do this character. That's Logan. What's up? How you doing, bro? All right, let's go. I'm about to hit level 50 on my storm. Best gear to go for. If you still have, if you're level 50, if you still have Mount Olympus, then you're still pretty golden. When you hit level 60, do zigzag and waterworks and rock that out. I really want to play this, but I feel like it's way too late to start. It's not. Never feel that way, bro. Especially for Wiz. Wiz is going to keep expanding, but you're never too late to get into it. 100%. No problem, Baconator. Baconator from Wendy's are great. That just made me hungry. But yo, like, don't feel that way. It's never too late to get into Wiz. That's why people still making multiple characters, because it's never too late. I actually want to try streaming Wiz, but I kind of need to figure out what I would do. I just figured that streaming story will look boring carrying myself on 2 accounts. Yeah, so like one thing I recommend, one thing I think is good to get into the Wiz community when you want to start streaming. It is 2 advocates to that though, right? It's 2 sides of the coin. It's easy to get into the Wiz community, especially streaming and getting recognized, stuff like that, right? In the Wiz community, right? Because there's not a lot of us content creators here, right? Or at least the main ones. So it's easy to get seen here because the pool's not so big. You're in the pond as a fish. Compared to playing like Fortnite and stuff, you're a tiny fish inside the ocean. That ain't gonna work, right? Unless you end up being a very big fish. And you know what I mean? Just getting special and getting lucky. But ideally, if you want to do Wiz content, I highly recommend it. You will have to try to find something unique to yourself, whether that's personality or certain challenges and stuff like that, and just keep promoting guides and helping people out and stuff like that will help you get noticed. And it will definitely take work. Like, even though it's a small community and it won't take much to get noticed, you'll still have to put in the work to get noticed and to get recognized and stuff like that. So just staying consistent will help out a ton. And just try to think of ideas that will make it interesting. Like, what will make the streams pop more than just questing in general? You know what I mean? Until you can get to the point to where you can just quest and chill out. But you can really just do that at a certain point where your audience is pretty chill with you. Now, the thing is, once you get into that and trying to grow out of Wiz, that's going to be a little challenging because the Wiz community is very strict to Wiz. They're very strict. Or at least the audience in a sense, right? So kind of when you want to reach out of that, you're going to kind of have to start from scratch when you're doing that. because it's kind of if you're playing Wiz or nothing. Either you're all Wiz or nothing at all. If you know, that's why I really don't stream anything else. Like there's other games I really love to enjoy to show off on the channel, but I'll be kind of starting off from square one if I did. You know, you know how much of a close circle it is. Yeah, I have a different channel. I do regular stream stuff on. I like, yeah. So like I said, it's not impossible to break out of Wiz. Like Faeriequeens did it. She broke out. But it just is very hard to, you know. But if anybody in chat wants to make Wizard101 content, I highly recommend it. It's a good thing to do. I think mainly with you and Zephyr. Zephyr's a legend. Although I haven't seen her much. She puts really good detail into her videos. Like she be really putting a lot of effort. Trying to find information, find details and stuff. Like that's great. Zephyr's amazing. She got a great stitch too. What's the state of PvP nowadays? I think it's all right at the moment. I haven't heard too many complaints. I probably heard a couple of issues with balance, but like balance being kind of overpowered at some situations. But other than that, I think it's all right. I'm not too much into PvP. I just hear little whispers from it now and again. I hear little whispers from them. I thought about streaming on Twitch at some point. You should. Like anybody should do streaming. Just don't expect them to come out from it if you're really trying. That's all I'll say. Just don't try to be like, oh, I did 2 streams and I expect like all the people to like it. No, like try to do something that's kind of unique or in tune with your personality, and keep consistently sticking with it to see what happens. It's mostly for fun, to clarify. I'm like, oh, 2 streams, I want to fucking follow. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, no, I'm just saying some people will be like, they expect crazy growth, even though they really ain't put in the work for it. And it'd be like, bro, what you mean here? Like some people say they're a content creator and they ain't posted a video in like 3 years. You're cooked. You changed professions, buddy. What are we doing here? How do people max out ice? Hard work, dedication, and a Fortnite playlist. That's how they do it. Another character completed. Talking to y'all makes this go by so much faster. I probably would have been dead if it wasn't for y'all. I have a mic and a double monitor PC, one for games, one for live chat. Just gotta find content. Yeah. And I know it might be like, what is there to make content off on Wiz and stuff like that? Like if you into PvP, there's such a lucrative market for PvP, I feel like. And that's one of the reasons why I wish I got to PvP, bro. Like, there's such a big market for it. It's kind of because like you're just playing against other players and you just keep making stuff off that consistently, in my opinion. I didn't think you could just make good content off that because it's like its own lane. PvE is kind of limited if like there's no new story or anything, or you're just gonna be farming the same bosses over and over again, stuff like that. And not really too much to expand on. Like as you see me, like let me give an example of myself. I don't really do PvP, right? I don't really do that. So what I used to do was like walkthrough series, ranked up, grow, quest helping streams, story update streams, KI live reactions, all those stuff to try to get out as much as possible. Guides, definitely guides help. Because there's new people coming out to the game like all the time, right? So having guides and creating them is very useful. And all that stuff. Like, but make sure, like, if you make guides, make sure they're like actual advice that helps. I'm about to get cooked. This deck isn't right, is it? Yeah. We're gonna go with it. Oh no, the bottom of the deck is cooked. Saw it last week. Pass. But make sure it's good advice, because if it's not good advice, then people are not going to trust your sources, and then they're just going to abandon you. You know, so if you're going to give guides, try to make sure at least they're accurate or good information. So next time you give another advice video, they'll be like, oh, shoot, for sure, I'm definitely going to listen to them. Yo, bro, hear them out. You know what I mean? It's going to be like that. I miss like mad notifications. I'm cooked. Watch me not kill and they be like, who is this guy? Actually, I might kill. They got a 70% trap. They got a feint on that man. Also, if you're new to the stream and you've been playing Fight Fest, let us know what you think about it. The KI sponsored stream, let them know like what you think about Fight Fest. Good, bad. Let them know. And also, there's a giveaway going on in Discord right now. We selecting 20 winners. 20. So make sure you go to the Discord link in bio, bro. Or if you're on YouTube chat, just click that link, join it, click the green check mark, go to that giveaway page. Check it out, man. Check it out, bro. Appreciate everybody with the love and support, man. I'm thinking about doing the Power101 update tonight, man. Should I do that? Should I? Looks pretty good, look like a good update. I'm kind of cooked in Power101 chat, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, my gear is decent. I'm not as good as in Power101 as I am in Wiz. To be 100% honest with you. Not. Some would say I'm cooked. But I have like a maxed out character and stuff, you know what I mean? Like I'm that far. Like I got maxed out folks. Exit. I mean, you switch up, man. Going to Power101. Are you gonna be on YouTube? I'll be on both. If I decide to start that stream. I haven't been on this character in like probably 8 months. When was the last time I uploaded an episode? Probably close to a year. I haven't been on this character since. He's just been sitting here in the void over here in freaking Celestia, dude. Poor guy, but Celestia is weak. I think I got a Celestia elixir, which is the funny part. I can just use it on him so he can get past this crap. But why can't I use the spell? Excuse me? Oh, I'm not fire. I didn't have fire pips on. I'm slow. They all not there anyways yet. They're not all fighting yet. It's fine. Now your fault. The loading has been bugged for the event. Loading has been bugged for the event. I did hear a little bit about that. I think the event's alright. I just wish the event had better rewards. You know what I mean? It was kind of better advertised. I think that's where the downfall comes in at. Like, I feel like it was better advertised. We'll be further along the wave 2. And maybe kind of switch up the Fight Fest event, like in their task. Kind of switch it up more instead of just fight here, fight here, fight here. Just do like 3 fights and then call it a day. Maybe switch up the task a little bit. Some way. Hey, that's my recommendation. It was bugged for me. I'm loading after the Azteca fight and killed my motivation for the day. But you're in Azteca, that's not enough motivation? But it's crazy because sometimes after each update, it'd be like a bug that goes on. There's so many people. People trying to get the event points in, bro. I feel you. That's good to see. I always expect the multiple pages, but I'm not that guy yet. I'm not that guy. Wait a second. So how am I supposed to do this on this character if I don't have access to it? I guess I'm just not supposed to get the points. I think I see an issue here, chat. I'm supposed to fight in Zafaria, but I haven't gotten to Zafaria yet. So how do I get that point? I can't. And that's an issue. It should be accessible for people to try to get as many points as possible. You know what I mean? Like, so a person, good thing I tested out on all characters. So since this person's under leveled or like not able to get to Zafaria and quest line yet, so I'm all the way in just Celestia, I can't access Zafaria and I can't access the Fight Fest event for this part. I can't get the other points. I can't get my 18 points because it's kind of blocked off for me. But I feel like if a certain world is featured for that day, everybody should have access to it, in my opinion. Like, everybody should have access, kind of like no matter the level, so they can try to get as many points as possible to contribute to the community. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a downside, ain't gonna lie. So we can improve on that. We can improve on that. We can improve on that. No, I love Azteca. I just wanted to play something else for the day. Oh, okay, cool. What are you gonna play? Dun 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 dun. You know what song that is, Mommy G? I need you to catch that song. What song was I just singing? Dun 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 dun. Need people to play with, bro. Hey, bro, we have a Discord community where you can find people to play with. Link in bio. Or you just do team up tabs, like team up kiosk, stuff like that. Listing this would only be the best MMO if they remove the ignorant paywall. But majority of MMOs, especially the higher one, MMOs have paywalls. And their paywalls are more expensive. How you doing, Mackenzie? And the title was just to spark emotion so y'all can watch at the same time. This one introduces it too early, unfortunately. I agree, but I think there's a lot of information out here to see if you want to invest into this game or not. I think it should be pushed back to like maybe the end of, or maybe the start of Crackatopia or midway through Crackatopia, if I can move the paywall, right? I think Crackatopia is where it should be, in my opinion. Mackenzie, hope you're doing good. But other than that, I don't see the paywall being a major issue. Because there's other games that charge you like $20 a month, $15 a month. Just gonna be honest. Just don't make Wizard101 free at this point. Make it $20 or something. $20 for what? Like the whole game in general? I wouldn't agree with that statement either. Keep the crowns, obviously. But what MMOs really have that kind of mechanic? Like, do WoW have that type of mechanic where you just buy the whole game for just free forever? Because you gotta think about it, these games extend forever. So there's new world after new world after new world after new world. So the devs need to still get paid for those type of things. For each world that comes out. Mackenzie, I appreciate the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Can you show the gold cap leaderboard? Okay, I got you. Jeremiah's about to pull up on you. Your boy in the old town. Ice Rat Thief 5. Oh boy. Great. Where am I? Show me. Oh. Okay. Is this your fire? Yes, it is. Playing this game with no membership though. Buying straight crowns, it might be even worse. Yes, it is. Membership over crowns any day of the week. Because if you pay membership, you don't need to buy crowns in this game. You don't. In my opinion, everything you want can low-key be farmed. Just being real with you. Like, is there ways to get it easier through the crowns? Yes, but that's what you're paying for. That's the service you're paying for. Like, if I go to Six Flags, I have the initial fee, right, to access Six Flags. But if I want to pay for the Flash Pass to get past everybody, I pay that extra fee. That's all crowns is. Crowns are just letting you have easier access and a faster way to get all these items. You know what I mean? Compared to just farming for it. But is it necessary? That's the thing, and it's not. So no, I definitely think crowns is worse in the sense of you trying to get membership of crowns. You know. Yeah, we can. Actually, meet me in the pavilion in Falmea realm. Only thing I understand is the Jade gear. I hit 170 on 2 wizards soon. Be four truly. Love the game. Love the game too, man. What schools you got? When the console release? Not too sure. Wasn't announced yet. Probably by the end of this year. I love Azteca. I just wanted to play something else for today. What about my stitches? What about your stitches? What happened? What you mean? Not everything, not myth. Everything, but not myth. Oh, okay. Falmea Rome. I'm not gonna lend you the pet. Oh, crown funds. That's why you said, what about the stitches? Yeah, I'm in Falmea Rome. If Myth entirely leaves the game, the world will be fixed. Where was you at before, man? We've been on the same agenda since day one. How many players are full round? Not too sure. I don't know numbers. You gotta press hatch. I gotta press Lynn. Yo, what's up, G? Good luck with the pet, man. On the way. Jeremiah, wasn't that you? Or am I bugging? Oh, wait, no, that was somebody. No, you didn't need the pet. Somebody else needed the pet, but no, okay. Dang, bro, it's been a while. Yeah, would you get mad if I told you who you look like? I swear it's not gonna be crazy. I mean, I don't care. You can not get. You can. So with the new spell system, you can get spells early now. I got a quest for Storm Owl at level 80. You did? I mean, it is Aztec a spell. I never read anything up on it though. Bum, bum. What's the lend mechanic? Is it literally lending? Yeah, so essentially I just lend over like a copy of my pet. Like I still got my pet on me. It just lending him like a copy of the pet. So I get different benefits from it instead of like having to hatch with him and just worry about it. I just lend and I don't really get a pet back. Like I don't get a pet myself from lending. Only he gets a pet. And I just get certain, like I just get a little bit of gold and other things. Bum, bum, bum. Chris from Love Island. I see that. He was weak in the show though. He was weak. Who does number one? We know in 4 hours. We'll know what in 4 hours? Oh, the pet. Oh yeah. Cost a lot of gold, man. Who the number one is crazy? It's true though. Is she a little crazy? Yes, but she's still number one. You know what I mean? Carlos up. Is there gonna be a new Darkmoor spells? Yes. Yes, there will. You give it to him to keep. He basically got a pet from that. I still got my pet. He just got a lend of it. So he kind of got like a copy of what my pet is. It's like hatching, except for I don't get a pet, I just get gold. That's all like it really is. That's like the main difference. I hope the new spells look good. That fire spell from freaking Selenopolis was weak. That was so disappointing. They did fire dirty. That spell was weak. It was trash, dude. Like what was it? The animation was bland. I heard the spell was good for PvP though, but in the sense of like the animation, so that joint was weak, man. The death spell looked good, the ice spell looked good, the storm spell looked good. So life looked good. Balance was weak. They need to step the game up, man. I just renewed my membership and I'm already back on the grind, farming for the new Aqua stuff. I'm downloading the game right now. Haven't seen anyone playing forever. There's multiple people in the game, man. So join, start questing, go looking around, all that stuff. This popped up on my TikTok. Hope you enjoy the game again, bro. Fire last good spell was Scimitar. Like animation? That's a lie. Let's look at this lineup. That's a lie. They're not in order. I wish it was an order from World, but they're ordered by number. S'mores was a good looking spell. Blast Off was a good looking spell too. Cap. See how we just capping in my chat? Wizard growing from 7K to 36K from April to now. On what, like Steam? If you go from Steam numbers, it's definitely increased from that because not everybody's on Steam like myself. And then you gotta count Xbox too now. Because Steam is just limited to Steam numbers alone. Dun, dun, dun. Level 144, where do I go from here? Keep questing till you hit 170 in Solonopolis. I didn't like S'more Blast off. Oh, wow. S'mores was a good looking spell. Same thing like with the Storm spell. The Storm spell is cool too from Caramel. The spells look dope. I just didn't care for Caramel itself. The 7K to 36K monthly bear is a lot. Not counting Steam. Oh, okay. Where you get those numbers from? I've been trying to find those numbers. I can't find it. Sound of Musicology, yeah. Yeah. If you're new, there's a giveaway going on in Discord. Sponsored by KI. King's Isle, bro. So make sure I go there. This is a celebration of the Fight Fest events. So go over there, bro. Join the Discord, say what's up. You can write a little introduction about yourself if you want to, bro. Say like, what's your school? What's your level? Stuff like that. Chill out in there, say what's up. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. Get some rolls. Be happy to see you in there. Rizolka's Wrath was my favorite, probably, if not Owl. Oh, and sense of Storm spell, Rizolka's a good Storm spell. Dang, was my favorite though. Storm Owl's OP. The sound effects for a Storm Owl is just crazy, dude. The sound effects is wild. Yeah, Philip, where you get those numbers from, bro? Hope I say your name right. I probably didn't. Where you get them numbers from, man? I want to see them numbers, bro. Because I've been trying to look for numbers and I can't find it. MMO population. Oh, it's a website. Okay. I gotta remember that. MMO population. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. There's a search button? There's no search. I just gotta expand the page. I don't know. I just search it up so at least I can look back at it later. Hey, done spell ranking? No. For schools, no, because there's too many. And I should do that. I should do it for particular schools. I will do that. But if I try to do it for all in general, whoosh. That'll be so much. No, that'll be an easy top 5 to 10. Yeah, I'll do that next. Let's start doing rankings before Darkmoor drops. Yeah. Yeah, what can you yap for hours about? Fair World, Wiz lore, or storyline? I can yap for hours about the storyline, Wiz lore, yes, and worlds. My favorite worlds. Definitely. That was most of my stream be, not most of my stream, that was a good portion of my stream be about. And why I like certain worlds, because people be trying to get on me for liking Azteca and Chrysalis, saying they're the worst worlds ever, when they're actually pretty golden. Like, it's crazy. Rather hear that over your world rank take. My world ranking take is golded though. It's because one thing I do with my takes, I expand on them and explain. I just don't be like, oh, this is good, that's bad, and that's it. No. Let's break this down. And why is it good or bad? Why? If I did them again willingly, first go through them is a chore. Just flying through them, expand. Yeah. Like we just had it. Let me just read you what I made. I'll just read it to you. Okay, so in my S tier is Imperia, Azteca, Chrysalis, and Polaris. Then I have in A is Wizard City, Marleybone, Wisteria, and Novus. B is Krakatopia, Grizzleheim, and Wallaru. Then C is Avalon, Mirage, and Lemuria. D is Mushu, and F is Dragonspire, Celestia, Zafaria, and Caramel. F is, jeez. When I put F, those are like the worst worlds in my opinion. Cooked, absolute garbage. Hot garbage. Not Zafaria and F. It is. Trust me, it is. It's not good, man. It's not even memorable. The only thing y'all remember is just Mirror Lake. Other than that, what else is that? We're just gonna be honest. Diego, what's up, man? The vibes are immaculate, though. They're not. That's what I'm saying. What is baloney we got going on here? Yeah, but it's better than Croc. What is? Crocotopia is better than Zafaria. Yeah. Zafaria is not bad. The thing is, I think Zafaria was a good transition world from Wizard City to Crocotopia. Like, it was a good next world to go to, especially starting the game. But nothing like that's it. I like the music, but it's pretty forgettable. Yeah, I'm about to crash out. Why? Because of W take. The heck. And I broke down earlier, chat, why Aztec is good and why Chrysalis is good. Because people just like to cut it off because it's like just a long world. But if you look past that and understand why and what's going on here, you'll see that it's not bad at all. We got to get past the brain rot. Oh yeah, I'll put this tier list on Twitter and see if I'm bugging. I'll put this on Twitter. I'm actually about to post it. Feel free to follow the Twitter too if you want to. It's in the bio. We just hit like 900. My goal is to reach 1,000 on Twitter. That 1K would look crazy. Zafaria and Avalon are like some of the top worlds. Jeez, all right, your lineup is cooked. I know what time it is, bro. They're gonna beef in your Twitter replies. I wish they would. I'll debate all day. I'll debate all day. Because some people that don't like them is because they don't remember the storyline or know what's going on here. So that's why they don't like them. But if you actually understand what's happening, you'd be like, oh, that joint's fire. That's what they don't get. The heck, man. I gotta post it on TikTok too. I should do that. I think the more we go through worlds can change how we feel about them. Yes, because it happened to me with Mirage. I used to hate Mirage. Mirage, when I first played, it was like an F, but then it went up to like a C. And now after I played on my Storm and my Death, after I replayed them, I'm like, oh, okay, this ain't really bad. Like, you know, I was bugging not much, but it's still not incredible. You know, the story of those worlds are bad and literally nothing, but I love the themes. Which world? Whoa, which one? Wait, which world you talking about? Hope you talking about Zafaria and Avalon. Okay, making sure. Yo, just making sure. Like, it would have ranked Marleybone high on my first run though, but now it would literally just be Help the Dogs. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream though, man. Haven't already, make sure you get into this Fight Fest. Make sure you join Discord to get into the KI sponsor giveaway. I'm giving away stuff out there. There'll be 20 winners. Major shout out to KI, major shout out to Momi G, and major shout out to Oliver as well. Shout out to all the homies that's been showing up in stream. Shout out to Mackenzie as well for the TikTok love. And make sure you check out the recent TikToks and the recent videos. I posted a YouTube video as well, so make sure you check it out. We post some more guides and stuff on the channel and more advice. So let me know if you have any more questions and stuff like that on the game. And yeah, we'll see you later. Make sure you get into Fight Fest. It'll be in the events tab. If you don't know how to get there, make sure you go up to the top right, click on special events, fantastic Fight Fest, click here, join teams. You gotta do this 2 times and then go to the kiosk with this little button, and then you'll be able to join it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I was gonna go over Pirate 101 tonight, but I don't think I will. I'm just being honest. But I will go over the update soon. There won't be a stream Friday, so I'll probably go over the update Monday. Will probably be the latest. Maybe Friday will be the latest. Maybe Monday will be the latest, I mean. I think Monday will be the latest. I think. Oh, nice over there. Who's bro talking to? Oh, that's somebody all the way over there. Okay, I was confused. All right, but yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, down notification bell, and I will see you later. Have a wonderful night, guys, and peace out.